to Love Vice with Haiti. I am Haiti, your first lady of love, and I am here to dispense my love vice to you, mi gente members. Today I am giving my love advice to two members. The first question is
all about control. My boyfriend and I have been together since 8/30/07 and it's been great, but sometimes the things he do makes me want to leave him. Like I don't call him for a day or I don't show up at his house when he says, and he gets mad, and if I don't move in with him, he'll break up with me. Also, he be playing a lot of games like calling and yelling saying it's over when I didn't do anything wrong. What kind of advice can you give me?
okay, all about control. I gave you that name because your boyfriend seems controlling. If someone loves you and it's healthy love, they don't make you feel bad because you don't see them one day. They don't push you into moving in with them if you're not ready. They don't call you and make you feel guilty for not doing anything whatsoever. So it's definitely not a healthy love, and I'm not saying he doesn't love you, because some people associate love with possessiveness and jealousy and controlling, but that is unhealthy love. That's not love. It's unconditional, and that's not love where the person that you're with is accepting you and your decisions and you as an individual and what makes you tick and who you are. So he definitely has some controlling issues. The mind games, that's also a way of controlling. If he calls you and he's like, I'm gonna break up with you, you just shouldn't be with me, and he does this on a regular basis and you did nothing wrong, that is also a way of him controlling, because he's trying to make you feel bad for nothing that you didn't do, but it's a way to work with your emotions and messing with your head, so you feel like almost you did something wrong, and then you would stay with him and do what he wants you to do. So I'm assuming you want healthy love. Healthy love being a love that's understanding, a love that's patient, that's unconditional, where you can be an individual, where you would the person you're with can respect your space. That's healthy love. So if that is what you want, you need to speak to him. You need to be honest and let him know, this is the type of relationship that I want. I don't appreciate X, Y, and Z. And take a stand for yourself and what you feel you deserve. If you love him, you should definitely do that. If you want to keep the relationship going, you should definitely do that. And hopefully he can transition from that unhealthy, possessive, controlling love to a healthier, more unconditional, and more understanding type of love, which is how love should be. So talk to him. If he does not want to change, and he is still how he is and is still pressuring you to move in and doesn't respect you and your womanhood and your stance and your opinions and your wanting to have space and your desires, then you need to find someone who's going to do a little less yelling and a lot more loving. Okay? The next question is from someone that I'm calling Love at a Distance. The question is,
Love at a distance. Hi Haiti, I'm a big fan of yours and what you do. I've fallen in love with a guy and all was going good till I started college. He supports me 110%, but it's been hard with the distance. He's like an hour right away, but we are starting to see each other less. He doesn't give up though, and I feel bad because I feel like I'm giving up on us. He's the best boyfriend anyone can ask for, but it's just hard not having him near. I don't know what to do. Any advice?
okay, love at a distance. You feel like you're giving up on this relationship. When you go away to college and you go away, even if it's an hour away, 30 minutes away, a relationship, keeping it going, even if the boyfriend or girlfriend is wonderful, is a little bit difficult because you have a different life now. When you go away and you start a new stage in your life, like going to college, even traveling for a year, having a new job, it's a transition in the relationship because the routine has changed, your life has changed, your priorities have changed. So now you're in college, now you have new friends, now you're meeting new people, now you're partying without him if you didn't do that before. It's just a completely different dynamic that your relationship has to deal with. If you want to stay with him, he's a great boyfriend, as you said, and he's being really supportive, which is wonderful, because a lot of men do not want to deal with a girlfriend that's going to go away to college and go away. So he seems to be like a really nice guy and really great guy and someone who really wants to make this work. If you want to make this work as well, then you need to try to find some way to keep your relationship going, and that can be in ways where you can come visit him. He can come to your college and kind of try to experience what you're experiencing, you have to add him to the dynamic. You have to make sure that he doesn't feel left out, or he doesn't feel like now you're in college, now you're away, and now you have a new life, and he's kind of like separate from that. So you have to join your two lives together. If he's a social person, he can come and visit you. He can meet your friends. You guys can all hang out together. Come to wherever you're from. Go home, visit him often. And you know what? An hour isn't that bad. I'm sure you probably saw him a lot more, which is why it's hard for you. But an hour is actually not that bad of a time difference from being with someone. I mean, come on. I live in Manhattan, and I dated someone who lived in Queens. That's like an hour and a half on a train. And I wasn't away in college, and he wasn't away in college. We just lived in two different boroughs in New York City. So an hour's not that bad. If you do want to make this work, like I said before, blend him into your new life and talk to him about your worries. Honesty is always the best thing. If it's the case that you want to see other people, then you need to bring that to the table as well, because maybe you're meeting other people because you're experiencing something new, and you are in a completely different environment where you're going to meet a lot more people, and the possibility and the temptation might be there. So definitely talk to him. Try to spice things up by bringing him into the relationship. Come and visit him as much as you can if you want to make the relationship work. Include him in your life. Kick up some cute, sexy lingerie. If you want to make this relationship work, you can make it work, because where there's a will, there's a way. My mother has always told me, el que quiere puede. El que quiere puede, el que quiere puede. So if you really want this relationship to work, you can make it work. Like I said, an hour is only an hour. Manhattan to Queens, we made it work. An hour and a half on a train. It's not impossible. So, that is all for me, Haiti, your first lady of love. I hope you enjoyed today's post. I hope I helped those two Mi Gente members, and that you can continue sending me questions so I can continue helping people. I've been very overwhelmed with the response. It's been a wonderful response, but I could only answer as many questions as I can in the time that I'm given, and I only do this twice a month. So trying very hard to answer all your questions. But before I go, I think that I maybe should ask one more person what they think about the members that have asked me questions today. I just wonder what Qui says about these two love problems.
What Qui says.
El que quiere puede, el que quiere puede. Empaca un poquito de lingerie pa' mi jefe, el que quiere puede. Hola mi gente, soy Cuídense pendejos. I'm here empacando un poquito de cuchi stuff. Porque I'm gonna go see my boyfriend. Usted lo conociera la última vez, mi boyfriend. Entonces yo él vive en el Bronx, pero lejos en el Bronx. Creo que fueron como 30 minutos de aquí. Yo vivo de Washington Heights, tú sabes. Es en el Bronx y son 30 minutos, pero esos son como dos países, like two different countries, porque, Bronx could be a little ghetto, and Washington Heights, it is very different. Yeah, I get a little scared in the Bronx, pero el que quiere puede, el que quiere puede. So, because I love my man, I go to the Bronx, tú sabes. So, yo estoy empacando un poquito de cosas, porque tú sabes, uno tiene que tener. Cuando la relación está un poquito apagadita, si tú estás lejos, uno tiene que, mira qué lindo, mira. Entonces, el que quiere puede, el que quiere puede. Y pa la mujercita esa que the man controlling is bad. Controlling is very, very bad. Yo tenía un jevo, un dominicano, mamachita. I would go buy plátanos for him. Mira, ¿va dónde tú vas? Y yo para comprar los plátanos ahí a 5 por peso que estaban por ahí, tan caros que estaban los plátanos. Y esa mala agradecido no le importó. Pero el quiere puede. Entonces, controlling bad, no good. Amor de distancia, de distance, el que quiere puede. Entonces yo le voy a dejar a mi gente, porque yo tengo que hacerle sorpresa a mi novia, sí. Él quiere, y tengo mi colita, porque uno tiene que spice it up, porque quiere puede. Él quiere puede. Y yo quiero mi jevo. Bye mi gente. Back to you, Haiti.
Okay, mi gente, that's it for me and Qui. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you keep asking questions. Remember to come to www.mijente.com/lovevice with Haiti to ask your questions and to see my response bi-weekly every other Friday. Check it out. Till then, love strongly and wisely.
Started out with a kiss, never expecting this, and now I'm coping with my addiction. While all the girls say,
I'm addicted to you.